Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We start with Andreas Christensen, who is set to move to Barcelona, but it have not been made official yet. Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa have been talking about his move to Barcelona. And of course, he have been talking about what Barcelona should expect from Christensen as he is set to make a move as a free transfer to Barca. We are going to be discussing on everything he had to say. Secondly, talking about Jules Kounde, and of course, it has been reported that Xavi prefers Kounde, but Barcelona execs prioritizing Koulibaly. The two defenders are on the club's wanted list. We are going to be discussing on that as well. Then finally, talking about Raphinha, it has been reported that Raphinha is ignoring all other offers. For now, he waits only on Barcelona's interest. Will that interest really come to materialize? We are going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Andreas Christensen is set to become a Barcelona player in time for the 2022-23 campaign after leaving Chelsea on a free transfer at the end of last season. The Dane will be hoping to force his way into Xavi's starting 11, but will face competition for his place, particularly if Jules Kounde arrives from Sevilla. Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga knows all about playing with Christensen and has told Barca fans what they expect from the centre-back. He said, "I think he's a very good player. He is fast, very good in the team's building from the back, with very good footwork and has a lot of experience for his age. Having played more than 50 games with Denmark and having played football at a very high level," he said. He wanted a change, to look for something new, and I think Barcelona are going to have a centre-back for many years to come. Those are the words from Kepa lately. So Christensen is certainly an experienced defender, we know that, but supporters may have a few doubts about the day, especially after a wobbly end of the season with Chelsea. The 26-year-old had a really tough time in Chelsea's Champions League defeat to Real Madrid in particular, and was hauled off at halftime as the Blues crashed out of the competition. So Christensen's deal, for that, we all know that Barca have really agreed everything, and it's just for Barca to make things official. But given the fact that Barca are still focusing on other defenders, other transfer links, they will announce it. And also, let's not forget that departures will be necessary, because even if Christensen as well as Frankesi, who we know they will be coming as free agents, even if they come, they won't be able to be registered. So definitely that makes departures even the more necessary and compulsory, because right now Barca are still to offload any players, and I think that Barca are waiting for some departures first of all, make some room for the wage bill before they can finally officially announce Christensen's deal to Barca. So for that, we all know. So given what Kepa Arrizabalaga have just been saying about the defender, of course, he's his teammate. He have every right to say what he said. Christensen is a good defender. Barca went for him for a reason. But what we all know is the fact that, Christensen will not be a starting player, except worst come to the worst that Xavi does not get his intended targets, the Jules Kounde, the Koulibaly, and of course, that is when Christensen might be expected to be a starter. But definitely, I don't think any Barca fan out there will be happy or will think that if Barca just have only Christensen without going for other defensive targets will be a great idea. I don't think it will be a great idea. And the fact that Barca earned more quality players, more quality centre-backs in the market makes a lot of sense. But the question is, will Barca succeed in their pursuit? Of course, we know the two most linked defenders, Koulibaly and Jules Kounde, with Kounde being the top priority for Xavi. But of course, the truth be told that those operations will not come easy for us. But hopefully, Barca get at least one of them. Let's see how things unfold. So while waiting for Barca to officially make it clear, or to officially announce Andreas Christensen to Barcelona, Barca still scouring the market for other defensive players in order to strengthen their defensive line, which we all expect them to strengthen that back line that have cost us a lot in the past few years. Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly is one of the biggest priorities for Barcelona this summer, at least to most of the boardroom. Xavi reportedly prefers Sevilla defender Jules Kounde, but the Barca executive like the lower price of Koulibaly. The centre-back is also an experienced international and a left-sided centre-back. Two more reasons why the Barca chiefs think he might be a better option than the Frenchman this summer. The problem for Barca being able to secure Koulibaly is he still has a year left on his deal, and Napoli seems stubborn enough to wait things out. The thing that helps Barca is that Napoli reportedly don't want to send him anywhere in Italy. If Xavi can't manage to get Kounde, then Barca will likely shift priority to Koulibaly and ramp up negotiations with Napoli. They just have to bank on Napoli wanting to at least to get something for the defender before he leaves for free next summer. Koulibaly, of course, a player that we have been showing interest in, a player that have been second choice for manager Xavi. But what we are getting now in this report is the fact that the executive, most of the Barca executive, they prefer Koulibaly to Jules Kounde, more to the fact that Koulibaly is cheaper than Kounde, and they see Koulibaly's deal somehow realistic that they can go for. But we all know that if we want to ever go for Koulibaly, is because Kounde's deal did not work out, right? But let's see how everything will be, because the truth is, Kounde's deal looks somehow unrealistic for Barcelona's point of view because of the price. The price, which Barca, from the look of things, they are not even willing to ever pay that amount. But they still have hopes. They still have a lot of hopes for Kounde due to Xavi's influence, who wants the player at all costs. But what's come to the worst, Koulibaly is there. We have been getting reports that Koulibaly has told Napoli that he does not intend to extend his contract with the club and he wants to go to Barcelona. But of course, he knows very well that he's second choice, right? Definitely he will go for him only if the Kounde's deal failed to work. And on to the final story of discussion. Half of Europe are keen to sign Raphinha. The Brazilian has decided to leave Leeds United to take the next step in his career ahead of the World Cup. His priority is to sign for Barcelona, but the cost of the transfer makes it difficult for the Catalan club, while various Premier League sides are also interested. One of them is Arsenal, who have already made the first bid for him. Leeds have turned it down, with the asking price thought to be as high as 70 million euros to start with. It's worth pointing out that if they had been relegated from the Premier League, they survived on the final day of the season. Raphinha had a 25 million euros release clause, which would have kicked in. Raphinha wants to sign for Barca, and his agent, the former Portugal international Deco, is another factor that plays in Barca's favor. However, the delicate financial situation at Camp Nou makes it difficult to invest in Raphinha. Despite that, he will pack the other offers he has for now. Per the Daily Mail, Chelsea and Tottenham are also planning to make an offer, and Arsenal are likely to return with another offer. Coach Mikel Arteta is a big fan. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye.